Hello everyone, and welcome to Dungeons and Dragons Lost Mine of Fandelver. I'm your host and DM as always, McDowall or Ross. We're joined here by a very familiar face now to the character creation episodes. Alex, who's unfortunately due to, such just misplays all round by entirely the players. Nothing to do with the DM at all.
Still salty about that, Ross.
Scott could have saved you. He picked up 2 health potions, but then he totally forgot about them, walked around the corner at half health, and the arrows rolled really well damage, and he died.
Tit. What a tit.
It was hilarious. I wasn't paying attention, but I scrolled up, and I was like, what about the health potion? But I'd already shot him by that point. I was just rolling his dice. It was really unlucky as well. Like, the goblins rolled really well. Yeah. Say hello, Alex. Say hello.
Hello.
Oh, good. Let's get out of the way. So, I assume you're not going to go back to Mr. Batman then, is that right?
No, I'm going to do something different.
Okay.
It's been done.
You never got to use Batman?
In the past. No, but no, done in the past.
Okay.
So, I'm looking for you for a bit because I'm obviously the last one to now roll up.
I'll tell you if you're
Treading on any toes.
on any toes, yeah. I'll let you know. I don't think you will. I'll tell you that. I don't think you will treading anyone's toes. I'd be very surprised if you did.
So let me guess. Let me guess. They've all been spellcasters.
I'm making no comment at all. None of them have spoken about their classes to each other, so that'll be fun.
Right, okay. Well, funnily enough, I was actually going to do a spellcaster.
Okay. What one were you thinking of doing?
I don't know. What are the differences between wizard and sorcerer? Because this is my first time reading through spellcasting classes, because that's how interested I am in them.
Okay, well that's okay. Well, a spellcaster, the sorcerer basically they know smaller number of spells, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they know, but they don't have to choose what spells they know. So in the morning, they wake up, they know every single spell that they know, and they cast whatever spells they feel like casting at the time. A wizard, you know a lot more spells, a lot more versatility. However, you have to pick a select amount of those every day, and then you can only cast from those. But you can, I think, leave some, like, not memorize your full amount. So, like, memorize 4 spells if you could memorize 5, and then later on during the day, you're like, oh, I know what spell I need. Give me a minute, I'll go memorize that.
Okay.
So that's kind of the most general of differences. And obviously you've got a difference there in their casting skill. Wizards use intelligence, sorcerers use charisma. I like wizards, to be honest, a fair bit more. I think they've got, like, their skills, I think, are a lot better than the wild magic or the dragon stuff that sorcerers.
So their arcane tradition.
Yeah, exactly. Skill
Abjuration, divination, conjuration, the usual stuff.
Yeah, exactly. I think they're a lot killer.
So I had an idea. I was going to do this in Theras before I chose what's his name, Silvio, and I was going to create like a 160-year-old man who can barely walk, but is a wizard.
Okay, I thought this was going to be your druid, and I was like, yeah, you can finally see that druid.
Well, that was what. Well, I could do the druid as well, like the 160.
Oh no, I want to see that. I'd rather you do the druid. I'm going to be honest.
that turns into a bear and just wrecks everyone.
Yeah, that sounds really awesome. I'd like to see you hobbling along, and you know the enemy's just laughing because it's like a 90-year-old guy going, "I'll get you," and then suddenly you shapeshift.
Yeah, the other one was going to be, my other idea was going to be a ranger.
A ranger, okay.
Take a step back, be a ranged. Okay. Not an Ulrich ranger.
Like an
actual ranger.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but you're actually, rangers... so this is a shock for all of us at home watching this, that, here's Alex, sword and board, in-your-face fighter. He's not going to be a sword and board, in-your-face fighter. What's going on? Are you still going to hit your enemies, though? That's still going to be there, right?
Probably, yeah. There's going to be an element of that. To be honest, I don't know, because I've kind of ran out of ideas with melee characters.
I'm shocked. I thought Thought you'd have. Okay, this one hates his enemies because of his family. This one hates his enemies because of his tribe. This one hates his father, his mother.
My other idea was because I was having a look at the hack and slash other backgrounds.
Those are so
So I
good.
said I was going to be is a feral barbarian.
Okay, yeah. Raised by sharks riding bears, perhaps? I think it was.
Yeah, raised by meerkats, obviously.
They're so funny. Like even like the fisherman one and stuff. Some of them are just hilarious. Those backgrounds. I don't know if you've had a look at them all, but I had a wee giggle at like the grave digger and the grave digger. He's like one of his flaws is I know my vampire, but nobody else seems to believe me, which is like that. So he's like hiding out with the sun, but you can see that the sunlight's stuff like that. And the fisherman was like, I met a magic talking fish and stuff like that. Or I'm a secretly cursed water creature.
Secretly cursed water creature.
Yeah. And then this one I think is just so like banal and kind of like ordinary. I'm addicted to fishing and liable to avoid obligations to go. It's like everyone else is getting ready to go out adventuring and you're just like, I got a big one, lads, I'm reeling in. Stuff like that. It really amazes me.
Fantastic.
They're all just, I like them all.
Yeah, some of them are really, really good.
So what do you think? That's a lot of choices for yourself.
I don't know. Maybe a feral ranger.
Are you planning on being a human?
Yeah, in fact, let's go back to basics. Am I planning to be a human? Probably not.
Those DMG races, man.
I'm not going to be an Asmir. I might do like a Bob character that Johan did.
Oh, there's two birds. Wait, what did you say? A bird? That was Scott who did the bird.
No, a Bob character. Remember?
Oh, Bob, yes, Bob. Dragonborn Bob, yes.
Yep. Possibly a halfling.
A halfling? Okay, that's don't think we've seen a halfling before yet.
I don't think so. So I'm having a look at the things. So what do I get as a halfling? I can move through creature spaces.
I like the one where you can hide behind your allies. That's a Lightfoot halfling.
Yeah.
Gets DMs and players into a lot of arguing. How could you hide behind it? You just shot them. How could you hide behind the guy you're in front of?
Or what about gnome, maybe?
Are you having a look at the DMG ones as well? Do you have those open?
I don't have them open at the moment, no. I'm just having a look at the player's handbook.
Cool.
Or half-orc. Then I feel like I need to play a melee character of my half-orc. Because that's really what half-orcs do.
Yeah.
Dark vision, proficiency in intimidation. Yeah, relentless endurance is really cool.
But yeah, definitely a melee character, kinda.
Yeah, I know.
I know it's orcs themselves don't have aggressive. They don't have relentless endurance. Orcs themselves actually have aggressive, which means you get +2 damage. Just straight up.
Right, so I think I'm gonna play a feral barbarian.
That's a melee character.
Yeah, no, I've changed my mind.
Come on, no, come on, let's go back to the wizard.
Alright, fine. I'm gonna play the really, really old.
Druid or the wizard?
Do
you want to roll for it?
No, because I'll annoy myself.
No, if you roll for it, sometimes then you'll know what one you prefer, because then you can get like...
So I'm gonna play a gnome.
Okay.
I think. Well, yeah, gnomes are the more tinkery ones, aren't they?
Yeah, you can make. Well, yeah, gnomes are definitely tinkery. Yeah.
So I'm gonna play a gnome ranger.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say a gnome druid, and then I was like, wait, do they shapeshift into medium-sized bears?
Yeah.
That's what I was about to ask. No, okay, a gnome ranger. Okay.
A forest gnome ranger.
Okay. Great. Well, Good. Okay, so let's do first then stat array.
Yeah, let's do stat array. So what is my... So I've got a 14.
You start with 15, 14, 13, 12.
14.
13, 12. And then a 10 and an 8.
Cool, that's my stat array. 10 strength, 15 dex, 13 con, 12 intelligence, 14 wisdom, 8 charisma.
As a gnome, you get +1 to dex. Or as a forest gnome, you get +1 to dex and a +2 to intelligence for being a gnome.
Yep.
Great. Okay, so then let's do your class first. So as a ranger, your hit points are 10 plus your con modifier, so 11. And then, because I'm a lovely generous DM, you can roll another d10 plus 1 to on top of that. And before 1.
D10 plus 1.
Not too bad, so you've got starting of 18
right.
then.
I might survive a little, yay.
And then we go into the background page.
So my logic behind this character before we start is Yoda.
Okay.
So I'm thinking perhaps rather than Ranger, I might go Wizard.
Okay. I mean, a wizard, there's nothing... I mean, you've got a feat, so there's nothing really stopping you from using... I mean, even wizards can use light crossbows, but you can always take a feat that will give you a proficiency in a weapon as well.
That's what I was thinking. Thinking like a rapier or something.
Yeah.
Like a lightsaber.
A lightsaber, yes. Okay.
Yeah. Exactly. It'll be really,
Well,
really funny.
now is the time to choose. Is it going to be wizard or ranger?
Yeah, now is the time to choose. Yeah, let's get rid of that HP. My character sheet, and let's think here.
Wizard, you've got your spellcast and your fireballs, your sleep.
Yeah. So let's change a few stats around then. Change that to 14, that to 12. It's going to be still quite dexterous and nimble.
So remember, as a forest gnome, you're getting +2 in and +1 dex.
Yeah. So do I want 2 16s? That's the question.
That's quite good, I would say. You're going to be...
Yeah.
I mean, lesser strength.
16 dex and 16 less than strength. Which makes sense as a gnome. And so is there a feat then to take a weapon skill?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is, definitely. So that's under 6 customization options. I'm sure there is a feat. I'm pretty sure I've seen it before.
So there is Weapon Master. Increase strength or dex by 1 to a maximum of 20. You gain proficiency with 4 weapons of your choice.
There it is, right there, yeah.
4 weapons? Do I really need to know how to use 4 weapons?
I mean, you don't have to use them all. I'm not sure if any other ones give you, let's see, profession.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't think so.
No, just the armor ones give you the armor. That's it.
Yeah.
Nothing else. You could always multi-class later on to get a few, but it's not in the books at first level.
I can always go cleric, I suppose.
Could go a cleric, yeah.
That gives me the martial and the spells. So what domains do we have? Nature, Tempest, more than Tempest again. War, nah. What like
light, no?
No, more like moving things. You know what I mean? Like not knowledge maybe? Command identify that's not knowledge.
Like battlefield control.
Yeah, no, more like what would be the not conjuration, not abjuration, like telekinesis kind of thing, kind of
Okay.
stuff. But I'm trying to think if any of these fit.
I know you could obviously do your trickery domain. You could be the we are not the droid. These are not the droids you're looking for.
These are not the droids we're looking for. Yeah.
I'm not sure anything else would work.
Magic weapon, spiritual.
I like. See, these are so cool. Like, I think that that's why I don't like the sorcerer as much compared to the other casting class. Like channel divinity, invoke duplicity. You create a perfect illusion of yourself.
Yeah. Maybe I should be a monk with, and then take the feat that gives you spell casting.
Magic initiate.
Yeah.
You could do that, yeah.
That might be it. That might be a thing. So, are there any other monks?
No, no, you haven't. You haven't. No, I'd tell you if you're.
So, Johan's obviously a sorcerer.
I'm not making any comments.
because it's Johan. I reckon Jack's playing a barbarian. And Scott is playing. Don't know. Fighter, maybe. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to be a monk.
Okay.
So monks are wisdom. Then that +2 int makes no sense. Unless I put the 8 in there. Put 8 in there and bump it to 10. +1 dex. That makes sense. That dex is
Remember, you can take a feat to bump it. So if you
yeah,
put
no.
say 13 into wisdom and 12 in con.
So it was 15. So it was 8, 10.
Yeah, maybe you should do it without including the bonuses first. Yeah. 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15.
That should be 14. 8, 10, 15. Wait, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15.
8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Okay. Yeah, that seems reasonable.
So I'd probably switch your con and wisdom. Or even put your 14 in strength.
Oh, yeah, that makes perfect sense, yeah.
And then depends on what feat you can take, you could maybe put
Boost my con
or
at some
boost,
point.
yeah, boost something and maybe switch the
Yeah.
13 to somewhere like that.
Yeah. 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep, that makes sense. So I don't have an 8. I've got a 3, a 2, and 2 ones.
And
Sounds good.
So the feat would be magic initiative. I believe it boosts your intelligence or your wisdom by 1. I think. No, it doesn't. I lied. What one does that? I'm sure one of them does that.
One of them does, but I'm pretty sure the spellcasting one just gives you access to spells.
Yeah, that's
like,
what it does, yeah.
What is it? It's cantrips in the level 1, isn't it?
So I shouldn't go something like Eldritch Knight.
Oh, no, that's a shout, isn't it?
Don't know why I suggest that.
But that's the...
yeah, another fighter.
Yeah, but that's just another fighter until level 3. Which is why I like starting games at level 3.
Mm-hmm. But not...
yeah, so Magic Initiate, choose a class. 2 cantrips from that spell list. Choose 1 first level spell. Yeah. So I would be... See, my intelligence and my charisma are now really low.
But remember, there's a lot of stuff you could take that maybe buffing rather than rely on save DCs. Because not all spells you need save DCs for.
Well, I could take cleric spells. Or druid spells.
Yeah, that would work too. Like a lot of the ones with attack rolls, it's once it hits you, there's no save for it as well.
Yeah. So what's the first level cleric spell that would be good? Or druid spell.
So are we going with this? Is this what we're going with, yeah?
This is what we're going with.
Okay,
This is
so
my
let's do.
stats.
We'll come back to the feet at the end.
Okay.
That takes much longer. And you're going to be Forest Gnome Monk.
Yes.
Okay, so you start with 9 HP, and then you get a D8 plus 1. You'll be upset here if you do badly in this roll.
I know I will be. Yep, same again.
Yeah, same again. Okay, so 15 HP at the start then. No, sorry, 16.
16 HP.
Okay,
Still isn't a lot. It isn't a lot, to be fair.
Your saving throws are strength and dexterity.
Yep.
And your proficiencies. It's under background, I believe, down the bottom.
Yep.
Is no armor proficiencies. For weapons, it's simple and short swords. So all simple weapons and short swords. And for tools, you can choose one type of artisan tools or one musical instrument.
What would I be artisanally gifted with?
I mean, we can come back to that at the end.
Yeah, I can come back to that.
For skills, you choose 2 from acrobatics, athletics, history, insight, religion, and stealth.
Well, it'd be insight and acrobatics.
Okay. Not stealth? No sneaky wizard business?
Nah, none of that. Yoda wasn't sneaky. Nah.
For your equipment, you get a short sword or any simple weapon. Maybe quarterstaff instead, perhaps?
Yeah, I'm thinking quarterstaff.
Okay. You get a Dungeoneer's pack or an Explorer's pack.
2 seconds.
Quarterstaff. Oh, by the way, or you can choose to get the max gold at your starting level and go spend that at your whim.
What's max gold for monk? Like
Monks,
5 gold?
Yeah, it's 20 gold.
8 gold?
20 gold.
Nah. I don't need that shit.
Yeah,
I'm just going to take the basic. Quarterstaff and Dungeoneers or Explorers, you said?
Yes.
Explorers.
And 10 darts as well.
And 10 darts. Cool.
You also want to go into your armour and toggle on unarmoured defence.
Yep.
Because of course monks, when they're wearing no armour and no shield, get AC equal to 10 plus dex plus wisdom. Let's see here. As a forest gnome, okay, or as just a gnome in general, let's see. You get dark vision of 60 feet. This is on top of the background page.
Yes,
of course.
Yes, I do.
Well, you're never taking the character again.
I'm never taking a character with dark vision again. Absolutely not.
Your
age. What's average age?
For a gnome, you settle adult life by around age 40, and you can live from 350 to almost 500 years. So I assume.
Oh well, I'm 700. I'm 700 years old.
Okay, you're decrepit old.
465 years old. I'm an old gnome.
Definitely.
Height, what about the 3 feet?
3 to 4 feet.
I'm about 3 feet tall then.
And average about 40 pounds, so maybe 30.
Yeah.
And your size is obviously small.
Yep. So in game terms, what does that change?
For size, very little. The difference between small and medium is very little things. There are specific things, I think, but I don't think there's anything else. I don't think there's anything changed outside of specific stuff, because you take up the same amount of room, like a 5x5 square, you do the same damage. I don't think it does anything. I'll look up. Your base speed is 25 feet, so you don't get to walk as fast.
Oh no. Cool. Monks get their movement adjusted anyway.
Yeah, later on, yeah. Depending on what one you go with, right?
Nope.
No, everyone? Okay. Gnome coming? Gnome coming? Okay, care for us. Gnome cunning. You have advantage on all intelligence, wisdom, charisma saving throws against magic, which is ridiculously OP.
Yes, it is. Which is why being a monk is really good. because other than con saves, I have advantage on 3 of them, and I'm proficient with 2 of them.
Yeah. So do you want to put that in your background, I think, in racial traits? I can copy paste it in if you want.
Yeah, that would be fantastic.
There you go. Languages, you can speak, read and write Common and Gnomish.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep. And as a forest gnome, you get the ever fantastic speak with small beasts.
If you can copy that as well, that'd be fantastic.
I've done that for you there. Okay.
Cool.
And you also get a spell for free, which is Minor Illusion, and you use Intelligence to cast it. That's a cantrip.
Minor Illusion.
Cast with Intelligence.
That's fine. Gained from other cast. I'll do that there. Cool.
Okay, so what background were you thinking of going then?
Either Hermit. Is it Hermit? Or Sage. I believe.
I think it's Hermit, yeah, that sounds right. Hermit, yep. Hermit or Sage. None of the... You're not a fisherman? No?
No, I'm not a fisherman. And I don't think feral makes sense. Like, I'm quite intelligent. Let's see.
Yoda wasn't a prostitute? No?
No, he wasn't. As far as well, maybe he was in his younger days.
Maybe I read a different book.
Possibly.
I think that was a different film. What was it? Star Wars XXX was the latest? Okay, let's see. Hermit or Sage then?
2-6.
Both would fit, I think, with Yoda.
Yeah, I'm just having a look through some of the hack slash ones.
Okay, yeah. It's fine. And as a first level monk, you obviously get that martial arts thing where you can use dex instead of strength and that big long thing, which I'll stick in your class features for you. Not too important.
Not feral.
It's just quite good for using, because you get to use dexterity on a quarterstaff because it's a simple melee weapon. Which is a versatile weapon, and you'll be using it two-handed, so that's quite good.
It is.
Was it D8, I think? +3? That'd be quite good.
The damage dice change for being smaller.
Not that I'm aware of, no.
That's really good.
I don't think, as I said, don't think there's any difference between small and medium. I'll have to double check that.
Cool. So I will probably be going.
Oh, you just can't use heavy weapons.
Right. Okay, that's fine. Arcana and history, 2 languages.
And obviously, if anything in game, like a big door, you might have trouble.
Yeah.
I think grappling, there's some stuff for grappling as well.
Just don't get grappled. Note to self.
Creature size.
Entertainer, Guild Arts, and Hermit. There we go. Medicine and religion. Herbalism, 1 language.
And you can squeeze through smaller spaces. That's literally it. I remember we were playing this in the Forgotten Realms world, so languages will be...
Possibly Outlander. No, Athletic Survival doesn't fit.
And you can always create your custom background as well, remember? At the very top of backgrounds.
Yeah.
I'd say probably Sage or Hermit would fit both though.
I think possibly an Urchin.
Okay. It's a bit un-Yoda-y. You have a
Well,
map.
no, that was just the basis for the
I see,
character.
okay.
It's not the characters as a whole. What are you doing? No, not criminal.
I'm a criminal. Eminem.
I'd see that I don't like the feature of Hermit.
Change it then.
Good idea.
Problem solved. Do a custom background. Change it. Customize background. You can place one feature with any other one.
Yeah, customized backgrounds, you can change anything. So my background's going to be a Jedi Knight.
Your feature is the ability to wield lightsabers.
Yeah, use the Force.
Use the Force, yeah.
So I think with features, I think it's more a case of picking one of the other ones.
Yeah,
I mean, when I went
through
it, did it with. Who did I do it with? Did I do it with you when I just made a custom background? Yeah, I did, didn't I?
It was Batman,
For the Batman one, yeah. Yeah. So for my skills.
Feel free to choose a feature from hack slash.
Yeah. It's going to be perception, because I'm kind of in touch with these sort of things.
Yep.
The force around me. And persuasion, possibly persuasion. Because mind tricks.
So for the people at home, to make a custom background, you choose one feature from anything, 2 skills, a total of 2 tool proficiencies or languages from sample backgrounds, and then choose equipment package from a background. So
yeah.
And then you go around choosing personality traits, flaws and stuff
that fit your character. So,
of course, Alex being completely unhappy with any of the standard ones.
Well, I don't like, because I as much as to start with, I like the backgrounds. But now when you're sort of down the line, you've made sort of 5 or 6 characters, the backgrounds are too confining, I think.
So what are you thinking for your character then?
So I am a...
Because I can tell you Goey's background. I don't remember Goey's background, but that was...
Well, you're not a hermit. You're on your own because you were looking for defining.
Let's see.
Yeah, you were looking for something, weren't you?
Oh yeah, that's right. Hermit was the hell, the gates of hells. That's right. Wonder what happened with those. It was 100 years.
Yeah. Well, Goey was mad. Who knows? So background, personality traits. I feel tremendous empathy for all who suffer.
Where's that from?
That is from Hermit, number 4 in personality traits.
Yeah, I see that there.
Let's find Sage. Let's pick one from Sage as well.
What feature did you go with, sorry?
I've not picked that yet. I just picked the skills so far. From Sage, I'm willing to listen to every side of an argument before I make my own judgment. Or do I want I'm horribly, horribly awkward in social situations?
Yeah, depends how you're going to speak.
Yeah.
Yoda, I am.
Yeah, decide that later, I will. Let's have a look at other personality traits. Quick scan. Hmm. I'm full of witty aphorisms and have a proverb for every occasion.
Is this an ideal or a personality trait?
Personality trait from Gildar's son.
Okay. Cool. As you got 2 then, and for ideals?
I'm gonna be good. So
I see for power and Sage, knowledge is the path to power and domination. I actually like that as a Yoda aspect, but not as an evil one, as in a
reverse it
recognition.
around.
Yeah, and knowledge is the path. Beware, of that dangerous knowledge.
Yeah, so I like that as a reverse. Yeah, no, that's good. Power and
Oh, I
knowledge
think
is the
that's it
path.
up the yeah, yeah. Yeah, I like that just as a straight up.
Yeah,
Or you
thought
can,
we're meaning it as good.
yeah.
That's good. Yeah, I like that. Bond. I am going to be.
Beware of those who seek the ancient secrets, for they lust after powers one cannot comprehend, break their minds and their bodies.
Mm. My isolation gave me great insight into a great evil that only I can destroy.
Who's that gonna
From
be?
Hermit.
Is that gonna be the same as your last character? As Azrael?
No.
No?
A great evil that I can destroy. Well, possibly.
I mean, it would fit considering the campaign is still the same campaign, same way it fitted for
Yeah.
Azrael.
Yeah.
Defy the might of Tiamat, the dragon god.
So, what is my flaw going to be? What is a good flaw, Ross?
Well, describe more of your character to me then.
So, I'm kind of a hermit. I don't. There's a lot of things happening in the world that are leading to darker times. I can see there's a balance. I've seen myself on the good side of the balance.
Okay. And did you study a lot of this knowledge, or how did you come? Was that where your monkness was in the ancient?
Yeah, but part of that was sort of self-discovery on your own.
Okay.
So part of my monk training, I suppose. So when I was younger, I was like I was a sorcerer who had a thirst for knowledge and power and that sort of thing. But I saw the error of my ways. I had a defining moment,
Okay.
which kind of made me stop my pursuit of these sort of things. I was very wealthy, very powerful. I don't know what changed me yet. I'm still thinking about that. But it led me at a really old age to reevaluate what I'd done with my life and go off to seek self-reflection. So I traded in my skills, my sort of knowledge of magic. I've kept some of it still.
Yeah, that's your magic. Perhaps you were
My
thrown out by your brothers. Maybe you did
possibly,
something. You found the time of your bond. You saw, or your ideal. You burned. You know, the most sacrilegious of all to wizards. You burned a book because you thought this can't get out. This information is too dangerous.
or more a case that the people I associated with were trading not their soul, well, possibly, yeah, trading their souls for more power and extended life and that sort of thing.
Okay.
Something I didn't agree with because it didn't affect the balance of the way things should be. And so I went off on my own found like a Buddhist temple in the mountains and stayed there for many years. For like 100 years, I've been there just meditating and trying to lose my knowledge of magic. Some of it has gone, some of it hasn't. And
Feel like you should put an 8 in charisma and a 12 in intelligence.
Okay.
Just to more reflect accurately, I think. Since you got your 8 bumped up to a 10, I think maybe 12 and 8 might suit you a bit better. Do you agree?
Yeah, possibly. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So I was once, so I'm sort of fallen from power. I sold everything I had and gave it away to people, that didn't have anything. Now I'm back in the world because there are rumblings of dark times ahead. I feel the knowledge I do have and the sort of the cam I've got could be used to help people.
Okay. And why are you doing this? Remember, you have to tie this into what your first quest, because you don't really have too much information to make a jump to it's doing good, really, or though I suppose you could say you're helping an industry recover a town, because it was destroyed completely and these people are trying to get it set up to prosper a bit more. Go from that kind of angle.
So how long ago was this destroyed?
30 years ago, I think it was. Hold on, it was a volcano erupted.
This was my town before I went off into the wilderness, and I feel guilty over it.
Okay, yeah, but maybe you could have saved them before with your power you had.
With the magic I had and the strength I had, no money and that sort of thing, I could have stopped this happening. But because I feel guilty for leaving everyone behind when I went off to find myself.
Let me just see if I can't find this, because there was a volcano basically erupted.
So perhaps my magic could have saved the town.
Yeah, you could have protected the people. It's in the character creation, I think, somewhere. Maybe. Hope so. Nope. Forgotten Realms. Nope. Is it on the map? What's it called? No, it's not on the map. Great. Mount Hotno erupted. It erupted in 1451. And it's now 1468. So really, really recently. Is that right? Let me just double check. It's 1489. So yeah, that's totally right. First time. 40 years, 30 years.
34 years. So I was here 60 years ago and I've been gone for the last 60 years.
Okay.
And
now you've heard that this guy is going to try and help the town, and you're happy to pledge.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, then flaw. What's your flaw? It's not really helped.
Yeah. I'm just
maybe you're I don't know, maybe you're from your experience with the clan who, lusted for power and stuff, maybe you just hate your enemies so much because you don't see any redemption in them.
No, I don't hate my enemies, Ross. God. So look at these. Oh, Jesus. I was just having a read through what the flaws are. Some of the flaws are in on Hack and Slash. Go into Bravo, number 6.
Bravo.
Flaw.
Let's see. So Bravo is obviously a bodyguard, basically a bouncer.
Yeah.
So for the people at home, it just says. So number 5, for example, his flaw is I bully people because they don't understand that they are suffering when I harass them. That's how I let them know I like them. Number 6, one word, cancer. Interesting. Wow. Interesting. Oh. Yeah, Bravo's a retired muscle. Some of
Yeah.
those, yeah. Some of those
Some
are very.
there as well. Number one, I am sexually excited by violence. That's a bit odd.
A lot of the flaws are odd, and I wonder. I didn't even look at prostitute yet, so who knows
Yeah, no.
what that flaw is.
Syphilis.
Yep, I have an incurable venereal disease. You got it in one.
Yeah.
They're actually quite normal flaws. I like rat catcher.
Let's look at Ratcatcher's flaws.
I didn't learn my education so good because my head damage. Mama only dropped me 2 times, and then you hold up 6 fingers. I like them all.
Yeah, some of them they're really really good.
They're quite unusual. But this is not helping us get you a flaw.
No, absolutely not.
You're known already for your longer character creation sessions.
Yeah, it's one of these things I like to do. I like to talk over things, see how things are, and we come up with an idea together, Ross.
Mm.
So it doesn't make sense for me to have something like I swear a lot or I drink a lot.
Yeah, of course.
That doesn't make sense. Possibly I harbor dark, bloodthirsty thoughts that my isolation and meditation failed to quell. Possibly that.
Yeah.
But I quite liked what we did with Israel, having a flashback type thing, and
You want that?
I like that. Something similar to that, maybe not quite as extreme.
No, if I'd ran that right, that'd have been so good. You instantly crit the dog and he runs away. Chase the demons back.
Yeah. Because I see with a lot of the flaws, like obviously I know that's the way that sort of inspiration's given, but some of them are very very difficult to play.
Well, I as I said, much the same as we did last time. It's just going to be your guys' giving you each other inspiration rather than because I like making sure people pay attention to other people's role playing because the DM always does. Maybe 2 in what is this? Above Gilder and Folk Hero. I'm convinced of the significance of my destiny.
No, because I'm not like a cocky. I'm very reserved, very quiet, very Yoda, eh?
Yoda doesn't have many flaws.
He doesn't, does he? 2 ideas for flaws.
I mean, maybe Sage number 2. Most people screen and run when you see a demon. I stop and take notes on its anatomy. It's only really. I don't know. Maybe you're too slow to action. You're too contemplative.
Perhaps I've got like a. No, that doesn't make sense. Puts too much effort on you doing stuff with other characters. Well, it was more like being like infamous because I've done so because I abandoned the town, so the town hate me.
No.
But no.
Probably none of them know you.
I bet like I'm really temperamental. No. Doesn't fit. Doesn't fit a monk.
What type of monk are you gonna be?
The melee one, the really melee one.
Is that open hand?
Yeah, that's the one. Well, I'm like really fanatical about it. Possibly. Flaws are terrible.
Didn't take
So
it
if you
this
do
long.
it, well, the problem is if you go off book with what you want to do, it doesn't fit anything that's there. Now it's just really.
I am slow to trust, maybe. Number 4 from Sage. No, is that Sage? No, that's from Outlander.
I'd risk too much to uncover a lost bit of knowledge.
But that doesn't work with your bond. Is it you're scared about knowledge being found out? Because knowledge was what drove your.
But I would do anything to find it so I can destroy it first.
Okay, sure. So so that you know it's never gonna come into the wrong hands.
So I want to find forbidden knowledge so I can destroy it before anyone else sees it.
And
Yeah.
You'd risk it all. You'd risk lives for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Because things like the ones that are like the one underneath that, I like keeping secrets and won't share them with anyone. That makes sense because I'm keeping secrets about my past, but then no one knows that because I'm just
it's not so much fun.
Yeah, it's just a bad. I think it's
Well,
bad
I mean,
roleplay.
when you guys are doing inspiration, you're not going to be giving it just for flaws. I don't imagine.
No,
We're bonds and ideals too, so.
I wouldn't have thought so.
Features. Still got a feature to choose.
Yeah, still a feature to choose. Let me think. Possibly Wanderer. Which I've been out on my own so long.
Sages is quite good.
The research one.
Yeah, the one where you know everything. Or you know
Well, no,
somewhere to find it.
you know where to find it, yeah. What about criminal contact, except it's not a criminal?
Who is it? I mean, remember, for most of your colleagues and allies would not be gnomes. And you've been you've been gone from the world for.
If I have a contact who is part of the monkish order, or meh, or charlatans, false identity, no. Rustic hospitality, nope. Guild membership, nope. What about discovery?
Yeah. Gates of Hell are opening.
Well, discovery is the I see what Azrael did, or
okay, yeah.
That's my link.
You see that in the future, Tiamat's going to be raised, and there's going to be a war. Or you've heard. What is it?
Third of Angels coming back to something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Something suggests trouble is brewing.
That's my reason for my return to society. That no trouble is coming.
I knew you were trouble when you walked in.
Don't do that.
Ah!
Tools and languages. So get 2 languages or
Two
tools
and you
or
also
any
get.
combination thereof.
You also get that. One from your class, where you get an artisan tools as well, or a musical instrument. So.
Herbalism kit is going to be 1.
Okay.
And so like medicine-y things.
You're going to be from the area, so you'd know the language. Sean Dutton. You get that for free.
Yeah. Was that just common?
No, remember, different languages.
Sean, can you put that in my language?
Send the character creation handout.
Oh yes, it is.
Try to show that to players.
Sean, cool. Cool. I'll speak Chundathan.
And also Nim is the Gnomish language of research and academia. Remember, I'm giving you Chundathan for free.
Oh, okay. I'll speak Nim as well then.
So that means you've got a musical instrument or a tool, or artisan tool left.
From
your class.
What other artisan tools are there? Equipment.
That's like wagon wheel making.
Yeah, no.
Or musical
it could be any tool, can't it?
No, it's just artisan tools. Because this is your class one. From being a monk.
Well, I can have... Okay, yeah.
So you can have a disguise kit or forgery kit.
Or a herbalism kit.
Yeah, but you got that from your background.
Yeah, no. Cobblers, cooks, glassblowers, jewelers, potters, smiths, tinkers. Tinker's tools.
Tinker's tools. Remember, you
In fact, I'm not... I don't tinker as a gnome, do I? That's the other type of gnome.
I mean, you can tinker too. All gnomes tinker, really. But you don't tinker as much, or...
Then I will take...
Bit of music for when you're out there in the open.
No, I don't play an instrument.
Throat singing.
Yodeling.
Yodeling.
Yeah. Alchemist supplies. Is what I'll have.
Very well.
Supplies. Cool.
Remember, you don't
This is
start
that.
with them, so you have to get them from somewhere.
What?
Well, you did get to choose an equipment from your background, so you got to choose. But you don't start with the tools just because you get proficiency in them. But you could start with, say, a guild artisan's equipment, and then you get one, and then you get them.
Yeah. That's a fair point. I didn't think of that. Equipment.
Or you could start as an entertainer's equipment. Or a charlatan's equipment. Get a
disguise kit and any type of musical instrument. Stop trying to take me. Stop trying to get me to play an instrument.
A hermit kit will give you a hermit. Will give you the herbalism kit, and I'll give you the notes and a blanket.
Bum. Staff.
I think hermit would probably be best.
Hermit, yeah, I think hermit. Yeah, hermit stuff. So, scroll case stuff full of notes. Inventory. Scroll full of notes. Winter blanket. Herbalism kit.
5 gold pieces. Not even a pouch to keep it in.
No, just 5 gold in my hand.
I'm sure you get an explorer's pack, probably.
Yeah, no, I've got an explorer's pack from my class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so now your feet.
So I don't need to take anything for.
Oh, you do get your artisan's tools because that's from. Do you? Hold on, let's see. Because that's from monk. No, let's see if you start with that. Don't think you do. I'll just double check. No.
I've changed my mind rather than persuasion, or rather than insight or persuasion. What one would you rather have?
My insight was from your classic.
I'll take insight. Yeah, but I had the option for medicine as well within my class.
Yeah, that's right. You
so my 4 are going to be. I only get 4.
Yeah, 2 from your class and 2 from your background.
Wow, that's not a lot.
It's not a lot.
I might take skilled. Know all the things.
I mean, most
So
of them
yeah,
will
I'm
make
thinking.
it for you.
So yeah, I'm taking magic initiate.
Okay.
As a feat.
And what class are you going to take it with then?
Vizard.
Okay. So not going sticking with the wisdom then?
No, I changed it so I was intelligent rather than wise. Oh no, I am wise, aren't I?
Yeah, 'cause you're a
Bollocks.
monk. Yeah. Obviously, you still
Was
get minor illusions based off intelligence.
well, it's gonna have to be.
So take wizard because there's lots of spells that, as I said, don't need a
Druid or
DC.
cleric. Druid or cleric, I suppose. So I was thinking of like burning hands or something like that.
Does that need a DC? Yeah.
It's dex save, I think.
I don't think clerics get that though.
No. Bane, bless, command, create, destroy, cure, detect.
Get a lot more
Yeah,
if you're a
think.
wizard. A lot more choices.
Yeah, this. Yeah.
Burning hands. Yeah. It does have a DC, you're right.
It does.
Yeah. Chromatic orb doesn't. That's just a ranged spell attack, and then you do 3d8 damage. Which is really good.
Range
However,
spell attack is based off your thing, though,
Oh
isn't it?
yeah, so it is, yeah, you're right.
It's based off your intelligence rather than your dex.
Yeah, so you'd be getting
+1.
+1 instead of +3. So it'd be +3 instead of +5. It's really powerful though, 3d8.
Yeah, it's really powerful.
But you can't cast it until you've got 50 gold.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you need to have a diamond worth 50 gold. Doesn't get used up, but you need to get it and you don't start with it.
Mm.
Colour spray, always really good.
Tasha's hideous laughter as well.
I don't think is there a save in colour spray?
Witch Bolt's pretty strong as well. Druid first level. Charm person. This is not the thing you're looking for. Druids get Thunderwave.
I don't think that's in a cleric's list.
It's in Druid though. Level 1 Druid Thunderwave.
It's in wizard as well.
Wizard uses intelligence, Druid uses wisdom. It's the same spell. Thunderwave, let's find it. What does Thunderwave actually do? I remember from Freya, it does damage.
I think it's 3d6?
Something
2d8.
like that. 2d8.
But it's all around you, so if you're near allies, they get hurt too.
Yeah, it's not directional, is it?
Nope.
15-foot cube on self. Push 10 feet away as well. Really good crowd control.
Yeah.
Might just be a wizard. Go wizard and pick.
Colour spray doesn't have a savings throw.
What's colour spray?
Creatures in 15 feet cone originating from you roll 6d10 to see the hit dice. Each creature is blinded, which is quite good.
Nah.
I like blinded.
Nah.
False life if you want to buff yourself.
Where is Witch Bolt? 1d12.
Shield again, good buff. +5 AC.
Witch Bolt is
his Palpatine. Yeah.
unlimited power. Yeah.
Do I have a save? Nope.
Range spell attack.
Spell attack, yeah.
D20 plus 1 for 1d12, though. It's not that great.
Sleep. No save.
Maybe I'll take a different feat then.
Sleep's OP as fuck.
Oh, no, Thunderwave makes no sense. Cleric doesn't have any damage dealing first levels. Only Wizard does. Or
Magic
Sorcerer.
Missile? No saving that. No attack roll. D4 plus 1, 3 times. 3d4 plus 3. Good damage.
3d4 plus 3, just no roll.
Yep.
It just happens. That makes no sense. Why does that happen? Why? So there's no save, there's no roll.
Nope.
Well, then I
Magic
think I might
shotgun, man.
Yeah, no.
And then of course you do
I
get
think-
your prestidigitation from your cantrip.
Yeah. 3 glowing darts of magical force, each is 1d4 plus 1 force damage. Yeah, I'll take Magic Missile. Magic Initiate Wizard. Magic Missile. And what 2 cantrips do I want from Wizard?
Blade Ward's quite good if you're gonna, except it only lasts a round. If it was a bonus action, it'd be really good. But then you just keep casting it all the time, so that would be OP as fuck. But I guess if you're just about to run into battle, it's quite good for the round. Only lasts a round though. I always choose prestidigitation.
True Strike mean what's True Strike?
True Strike's terrible in this edition.
Is it?
Concentration for a round. It's just fucking retarded. So you basically, assuming you don't get hit, because you have to concentrate on it, you get advantage. That's it.
So, if I, as a monk, if I cast Mage Hand and attack through it,
Mage Hands.
does it count as one of my unarmed attacks?
I don't think you can attack through it. You can't attack, and can't attack.
Because that would be awesome.
Says you can't attack.
Message makes sense.
Message of prestidigitation. And you've also got minor illusion there. You can't not take prestidigitation, man.
Why?
How are you meant to clean yourself?
With water.
Wizards don't need water.
Shocking Grasp is touch electricity spell, isn't it?
Melee spell attack. And you get advantage if they're wearing armor of metal.
Boom, boom, boom. Now, would that be a physical attack made by me, as in using my dexterity to hit someone?
Still your...
Still based off.
I believe so. Let me just check. I'm sure it is.
Because if I could just punch them and then lightning them, that would be awesome.
I also think of rituals as well, because then you can cast those out using up spell slots.
Oh yeah, how do my spell slots work? I'm assuming I just have one
magic.
first level and 2 cantrips.
Should be on your magic initiate. Should tell you there.
Yeah. Maybe just firebolt.
Attack rolls. Yeah, still the same. Uses your intelligence. Magic initiate. Yeah, you get 1. You also think I'd doing ritual caster.
Cantrip you can cast it whenever you want.
Yeah,
though.
you can cast infinite. Yeah. I like ritual caster quite good as well, which is a bit different. But then you get like a familiar and stuff. And then when you get familiar,
Oh,
you're doing
that's
what you're
fire. Whew, I was just reading Fireball. I was like, wow, Firebolt seems really strong.
doing.
Ranged spell attack. All the cool ones are high level.
Of course, as is the way of things.
If we never get there.
Did you roll your wizard HP?
I don't have any wizard
No, wait,
HP.
you're a monk. You're a monk.
Yeah, I've got my monk HP 16.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna take Firebolt.
Cool. Good. So I think we're finally
Message
fucking
out.
done. After an hour 10 minutes. Again. You have spent more time making characters than playing. No. Just shy. Just shy. You've spent an hour longer playing. I think
Yeah.
it depends when you died actually. Maybe
Fair point, yeah.
maybe you have spent
Okay.
more time making. Let's see, okay. Don't think there's anything else, right? Trinket roll D100.
$39.
39 is an empty glass vial that smells of perfume when opened.
50.
Oh my god. 15. A bright green feather. A bright green feather. 39.
Same again. 81. I'll have 81, whatever it is.
Oh, really? Okay. A purple handkerchief embroidered with the name of some powerful archmage. Okay, that actually works. Okay.
So the thing is, so I've not thought of my name yet, but the purple handkerchief will have my name, my actual name on it.
Okay, I like that. A memory of the past.
Yeah, a memory of what needs to be forgotten.
Well, that's good. That's fucking ridiculous. That's a good. That trinket. What the fuck? Okay. Great. Well, I think we're done here.
I need to think of a gnome name.
You do. And you have to. That's it. Sorry, your spells and stuff, verbal, all that shit.
Yeah, I need to fill in the character sheet properly.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I think you probably want to buy a component pouch as well. I don't know, it depends what first level spell, if it needs a component pouch or not. Things like that. Keep in mind.
Magic missile doesn't.
Okay, good. Right. Well, everyone, thank you very much for watching. We will be live on Tuesday, I believe. I think you're it's just one person to confirm Tuesday, so should be Tuesday. Maybe not. I'll let you know if it changes. But thanks everyone for watching. Thanks Alex for your fascinating 70 minutes.
I always do this, Ross. You know I always
Good thing
do
we
this.
never told the other guys they were going to play tonight for a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, see everyone next time. Bye bye.
See you later.